Hello and welcome back to part 3 of our amazing Super Turtle on the docks versus these two infantry spamming people. Yes, they are both making nothing but infantry and they're making a lot of it, as you can see, and we are having a vortex heyday. We're just vortexing everything. And of course the jackals in the background will keep them at bay if they get too close to our chieftains, or if the disruption bomb should fall, but at this point I think they just forgot that they had it, because they definitely did not use it as often. And now you'll see that my vortex is quite large, but not quite large enough to reach those Spartans, so I'm going to have to get a little bit closer if I want to take them out. I don't want to get too close, although it probably doesn't matter, but oh good lord, there's a flamer. That's anti-infantry, you know. Jeez, should I just quit now? I should, shouldn't I? Well, you know what, as it turns out, I do keep this vortex up for quite a while. Of course, I'm going to have to chill out for just a little bit. Get it? Such a cryo bomb. Alright, but seriously, as soon as this cryo bomb goes away, I'm going to vortex for about 5 minutes. So I'll see you when I'm done doing that. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Unfortunately, I did decide to stop vortexing because no more units were coming into it, and as you saw, eventually your vortex cloud can only get so big before it starts rejecting new members, new recruits to join the swirling ball of death. So I'm just going to have to enlist in more troops over here, a little bit closer to where the action is. Unfortunately, Mitch destroyed that elephant, which was producing more Marines and ODST squads for us to suck up in our giant vortex ball of doom. And here comes some more flamethrowers with the disruption bombs, so obviously we're just going to leave. See you guys later. And that's always a good thing to do when there's two UNSC players and you're super turtling as double Covenant. You're going to want them to use their D-bombs on their side as much as possible, but of course you probably already knew that, but just in case you didn't, there you go. Hey, a cryo bomb. That's cold. Oh man, that was not funny. Anyways, still vortexing more Marines, and they're getting pretty close, so my hunters are able to assist them, as well as my jackals. It's the flamers that are getting the closest, but I have a bunch of 3-star hunters, 3-star jackals, 3-star everything, man. Got a whole nest of 3-star monsters back there, ready to go. But of course, jackals are quite fragile, so I do need to keep making a lot of them, because if they get super mac blasted, no matter how many stars they have, they're gonna die. Dead. 3-star chieftain could take a mac blast pretty well, but unfortunately I'm pretty sure he's like the only unit that really can, besides tanks of course. Maybe like a super veteranized Wolverine with a Spartan in it of course, but I don't know. I'm not a mac blast scientist, I don't know the physics behind them, I don't know what units can take what. So, we seem to be doing pretty well here. They aren't really trying to go at our main bases so much anymore. They're just kind of funneling their units through the middle here and not really bothering to try anymore, I suppose. They just really want to take over this middle spot, because I guess if they, in their minds, if they can take over this middle spot and take all this sniper cover, they think they'll be doing pretty well. I don't know. I can't pick our super turtle opponents, I'm sorry. They just decided to spam Marines pretty much this whole game. But, you know, that's fun for us because we get to vortex, and that's at least why me and Mitch play 2v2. We don't play for high-level experiences. We play as super turtle. And should we run into some good players, you know, we'll give it our best shot, but usually we're not running a very strong combo, but you know, sometimes we'll catch people with their pants down and it'll be a fun high-level game. Not on our part, of course, on theirs, but anyway. Mitch is still vortexing, and I guess I'm going to get back into position to start vortexing as well. I keep forgetting to look at my points when I hit the back button. I'm not sure if we're at max points quite yet, but I know we do get it this game. Because these kids, they stuck around for quite a while. This was a pretty long Super Turtle. Normally after about an hour, that's the average time people start quitting. But these guys gave it their all for a long time, or perhaps they just didn't care, or perhaps they just had nothing better to do. Like us. And I'm just now getting harmonious digestion? What's going on here? Come on. What was I? I don't even have Needler yet? I mean, I have 17,000 resources. I'm sure I can afford to get Needler. Not sure what I would use it for. I've heard that Needler is quite good at taking out air, but I don't quite want to build grunts to find out how well they would do against something like, say, a full pop of boost Banshees. Wonder how well grunts would do against that. Halo Wars Mythbusters, Espro Mitch? Oh no, another cryo bomb. Not sure what that killed, probably just 16 of Mitch's vampires, nothing important, but... So, there's no more infantry coming through the middle, which means we can kind of set up our wall again. Oh, did I say there was no infantry coming to the middle? I actually meant there's a ton of infantry coming to the middle. They just have not learned their lesson quite yet. More ODSTs have been dropped. I'm bringing my vortex over there just to make sure there isn't a sea of infantry approaching from that side, but there wasn't. They're just kind of dicking around with their infantry right now. So as fun as this is to watch, well, I'm going to go ahead and end it here and bring up part 4 when they build more infantry. I don't know. This is pretty much where the Super Turtle goes sour and gets super boring, so you don't have to watch the rest of it if you don't want to. But I will upload it soon, and I will upload some other stuff. Hooray!